if I'm in punching range and the kicks are slightly longer, I just step this back a little bit, I chop and I bring it back. So from here, but I'm not following through. I'm kind of just staying centered so it pulls back fast. This is good for being safe. So for example, and I'll do it from there, you snap, bring it back. So it's not following through. This one is good at the start when you're tip tapping, trying to find chinks in the armor to be safe. Just in case they step back, make you miss, you can come back to your stance. And I'll throw a couple punches just to simulate like I'm doing a combo and how I would throw a kick at the end. So here, bam, bam, I'm back to the stance. So see how I stay right in front of him. Where I start is where I finish. So that's the first one. The next one I'll follow through. So this one is usually, let's say I got you rocked, I hit you, and I know you're not gonna check. You're not gonna block my kick. So I've got a clean shot, I can follow through, so I can wind up a little bit. So here, pop, pop, yep, I landed a shot. More power, but you don't want to, you definitely don't want to miss that because you're gonna tumble over, or you don't want them to block that kick because that's gonna really hurt you because you're putting all that power into it. It's easier for them to block because you can see it coming. But if I got you off balance, and for that split second, I know that you're not gonna block my kick, I'll follow through hard. So I'll switch it. So instead of that one, then I'll put a little more into it. And the difference with that is I push off the back foot, I step forward, I put all the weight on my front leg. From here, I push up, I step. It's kind of almost like a jump, but the most important part is pushing off the back foot, exploding off the back foot. Boom. When you leg kick, think about the knee pointing down because you got the flat part of the shin, you know, your shin's flat, and at the tip of it, it's that pointy part. So when you rotate, the pointy part goes through, and you can feels a big difference. So I'll show you a couple. Let's say, boom, I rocked, I hit you, you went back, I know you're not gonna block. Yes! Yes! You're gonna exaggerate it. Yes! So here, yes! Oh yeah, yeah. So that's that one. Then the third one, this one's a good one, I like this because sometimes, you know, you'll do your leg chop, the first one I showed you, but they can come back with the combo, they can counter because you're not fully rotating like I did the second one. The second one, put all that weight. When someone's got all that weight on your leg, it's really hard to come back with something because there's too much weight stopping you. But the first one, the default one, the one where I just chop, that one sometimes that can just come straight back. So what's a good habit, this takes a little bit of power away, but it's way safer. So if you had your hand up, yeah. So from here I'll go bam, 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 my combo, and then I put one hand here and I trap it. So if you tried to punch me, you can't. Yeah, I just trap you. So do my combo, and when I go to kick, I rotate, I open my palm, I put it on his wrist, and then from there, look at my feet. I pull this back, chop, and then as I push up, I bring my hand back. So I'll do it a little faster here. Bam, 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 bam. And that'll stop him. So when I kick him, he's gonna go try to come back with something, and damn, something's jammed, which is my hand is jamming his hand. So that's the idea for that one. Bam, bam. And that blocks it. That's if someone's countering your leg kick, you can just use that and take away the counter. So out of those three, I would say the third one that I just showed you blocking, learn that last, but learn them in order. The first one, the leg chop, then the full power follow through is more of a Thai style kick. The first one's more of a kickboxing kick, and then the third one, I'll say it's kickboxing style.